So for me, when I feel like any sort of pain or, you know, my pelvis is throbbing, I'm like, yes. Hi guys, hello. It's been, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Yeah, it's been 2 or 3 weeks, I guess, I don't know. So yeah, I thought I'd say hi, give you some updates, I guess. So I still haven't had my first appointment yet. My first appointment is literally in a week, exactly in a week. So I'm so excited. I just feel like taking forever, but yeah, it's finally almost here. It's almost here. So nausea is a thing. Oh yeah, nausea is a thing. But quick tip, well, it helps me anyways. Ready salted crisps. I don't know why, but ready salted crisps is my go-to when I feel sick. And yeah, I don't know, I think it's just because it's like a plain flavor with just the salt and not all these other flavors. And I don't know, it just works so well. So ready salted crisps. Although I am still trying to eat like snacks and stuff, because I shouldn't be eating crisps every day, but the crisps makes me feel so much better. So yeah, there's that. The constant peeing, if I'm honest, my body wasn't good at holding liquid before, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. What I have realized though with going to the toilet is that in the middle of the night, no matter what, I will always get up at least once. Before, I could sleep through the whole night as long as I didn't have like a peppermint tea before I went to bed or something. But now, it don't matter. It don't matter what I drink before I go to bed. I will definitely get up at some point in the middle of the night. So, but I don't mind. Again, I'm always going to the toilet. I've never been great at holding liquid, so whatever. Don't really cause issues. What is an issue is the tiredness. I am so tired, and I thought I'd be tired in the evening times, you know, wanting to go to bed super early and stuff. And so for me, when it comes to like nighttime, I just feel tired as I used to feel tired before, you know, it's late, I'm tired. I feel tired during the day. I'm talking like between 11 and 2 o'clock-ish. It's just after 2, and I do feel a bit like, but I feel like I'm coming out of it a little bit now, because I wanted to do this video an hour ago, but I was so tired I couldn't do it. I had to go have a smoothie, right? Smoothies are my go-to, right? Healthy and full of natural sugars, and they wake me up. So yeah, like during the work day, some days I just have to put my head on the desk. I'm just like, I'm so tired. And then when I'm in the office, I'm just like, have to get up and go for a walk or drink some Sprite or have a cold drink, or I don't know, it's the struggle. But I read it's usually in the first 12 weeks, so hopefully the second trimester won't be as bad. But yeah, I don't know, I'm tired, and I'm tired throughout the day. It's the worst time to feel tired. I still get cramping, back pains, whatever. My stomach, well, I think it's safe to say, even though I don't have a bump, I probably lost the flatness, or that morning skinny thing that I used to hear. Morning skinny is when you wake up and your stomach is like flat, and then by the time you've eaten something, it's, and I'm not saying that's my case, like every time I eat something my stomach just goes out, but I remember these girls used to talk about ages ago about morning skinny. I thought that's so weird. It's such a weird thing to call it, but I definitely don't have the morning skinny thing anymore. Like my stomach isn't as flat as it would be usually in a morning. So I'm like, okay, I see things are growing, things are changing slightly, but I'm seeing the difference, which is so exciting. And if I'm honest, I quite like feeling pain sometimes, because at this early stage of pregnancy, I feel like not many people really talk about it, because when you find out someone's pregnant, they've already done the first 12 weeks, right? Because you tend to find out when they already have a scan. But no one really talks about like some days you don't feel pregnant and you're like, oh my gosh. So for me, when I feel like any sort of pain, or you know, my pelvis is throbbing, I'm like, yes. Yeah, I'm so weird, but I don't like not feeling anything. It puts up little, yeah, it I don't feel good about it, you know, and because I haven't had my first appointment yet, I'm a little bit on edge as it is. So yeah, there's just some days that I'm just like, I don't really feel anything. And it's just like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, I've had no sickness. I've had no sickness. And if my calculations are calculating, most women who get morning sickness should have had it by now. So yay for me. Obviously, I don't know if it's gonna last like that for the whole pregnancy, but I don't get any sickness, morning sickness. And I know a lot of people hate being sick, but I hate being sick. Like, I cry every single time. Like, it, you know, sickness stops you from breathing. Like, that's scary. Anyway, yeah, I haven't had any actual like, ugh. I'm super nauseous, like just have so much nausea. And I actually had to take a day off of work last week because of it, and I couldn't really tell my work why I had nausea and sickness, or feeling of sickness. They just said I had it. Yeah, I don't know. So there's that. Also, do you believe in the myth, I'll call it a myth, that, you know, you should eat for two? Because well, one, I don't believe it. But two, I do what my body tells me to do. I don't do what strangers on the internet or strangers in the newspaper or magazine or what random celebrities want to do. I don't go by that. I don't go by influences. The only influence I go by is my own body. And I think because I have gone to the gym for so long, I understand my body and I know when it likes something. I know when it doesn't like something. Even though I'm all over the place, by the way, when it comes to food. I'll go into that in a minute, but I don't believe in that, oh, you have to eat for two now. If you want to be a pig, be a pig. But don't blame your pigginess on your child, okay? Like, it's not necessary to be eating more. Like, anyways, what I was gonna say is that I feel like, well, I say I feel like, I've never had this done, but you only have that when people who are bigger want to lose weight. They'll go have surgery and they'll get like, I don't know, up to 80% or something, or up to 70% of their stomach cut out. That's how I feel. Or how I think it would feel. And how I think it would feel, like a whole chunk of my stomach has been cut out. So I may as well be on a baby food diet because I can't eat anything. You know what I mean? And like, it's so weird. Like yesterday, I was so hungry, right? Okay, really hungry. And we ordered a cheeky Manjaros. If you know, you know, right? As soon as the doorbell rang, I felt my stomach go like this. Like it just closed. And I thought, you have to be joking. You have to be kidding. And I've just been going through this constant battle of food, and I'm telling you guys now, I didn't have a good relationship with food before. So imagine now. Imagine now. The other day, I wanted to make a fish pie. I thought, oh my gosh, it'll be so amazing. I took the fish pie out, I smelled it, didn't touch it. The fish pie was like, I don't even think the screen is big enough, but just think of the, I guess it's kind of hard to show you, but yeah, think about the width of my shoulder length. It was in a bowl like this, like a big rectangular bowl. That's how wide it is, a big fish pie. Of course, most of it got thrown away, but in my head, a fish pie sounded so delicious because I've made fish pie before, right? I've made it before, so yeah, that was a fail. And so things like that keep happening. Or let's say I'm craving something one day, not like I believe too much in cravings, but let's just say I really want to eat something one day. Because now that I'm pregnant, I don't really stop myself from wanting something I really shouldn't have, unless it affects the baby, of course. But like, I have a birthday cake in my fridge. It's nobody's birthday. It's nobody's birthday, but I wanted some normal vanilla filled cream and strawberry jam thing with icing on it cake. And I still have some cake in the fridge, just for no reason. I just wanted it, so I bought it. And because I'm not eating that much, I just allow myself to have whatever my body wants. Like I said, as long as it doesn't affect the baby, I'm not going around eating raw eggs. Okay, I'm not doing that. But yeah, it's just, I'm literally taking it day by day with food. Like, It's like I have a good day and then have a bad day and then have a good day and then have a bad day. Oh, I've kind of low-key cut fish out my diet because after that fish pie, I'm clearly not into fish during this time. I'm just really up and down. I don't know what to tell you. I am really up and down. I'm really struggling when it comes to food. It could just be like a first trimester thing. I don't know, but yeah, it's hard. So my go-tos is soup. I can eat soup fine. Ready salty crisps, smoothies, hot chocolate. Oh my gosh. Because I've gone off of caffeinated coffee, and I've gone to decaf. The decaf ain't doing it for me. And also last week, the decaf coffee, I had it in the morning, it made me feel sick. So now I've completely gone off of decaf. So now I've swapped decaf for hot chocolate. Good job I've got a coffee machine, and this hot chocolate is amazing. I have it with cream and marshmallows. It's so good. Vegetables, I can eat vegetables, no problem. Fruit, I'm cleaning out the fruit bowl. Like, we used to have fruit going off in this house. Not anymore, love. I am just eating the fruit because I don't have much choice in food anymore. Like, I don't really like much, and it's bad because I didn't really like much before, right? But I was, you know, a bit more experimental, and now I've gone from here to here. Like, it's like a little gap of the food that I'm able to eat. So I don't know how people put weight on during pregnancy. How I feel like so much of my stomach is gone, so where is to put it? Like, but yeah, I think out of everything, that is my biggest struggle. Like, the pain and everything or whatever, that's fine. That's, you know, I can handle that. The nausea, it's not the best, but I'm dealing with it. But the food part, especially when I should be eating full plates of food, you know, not for two, but just full plates of food for one human being of my size and weight. I can't do that. I'm trying to eat little and often, even if it's just an apple, you know, trying to always have something in my gut, not trying to go too long without food, and trying to go for healthier options. I'm gonna try and make a chicken soup next week because I've got a couple of days off, because I booked off my appointment and the day after that, which will be a Thursday and Friday. So I'm gonna try and make some chicken soup because I know I can eat soup. And, you know, chicken. So, well, chicken depending on how I feel, because I rejected some chicken legs a few weeks ago. I cooked it, couldn't eat it. So, yeah. Story of my life. Oh gosh, story of my life. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a bit of an update. And also, so I'm a 30-year-old woman, right? 30-year-old woman, lady, girl, whichever one. And I have an amazing, beautiful, dedicated, loving, spirit-filled, lovely, amazing husband, right? You know, child of God and all that. And, you know, we both work full-time, live in a decent house. God has blessed us with food and clothes and all the necessities a person would ever need. And even with all that, I still have like little concerns about being a mother, you know? And, you know, I'm a first-time mother. Will I be able to get all the stuff in time? Will I be able to afford all this? What do I do when the baby does this? You know, how do I go about my life with having a full-time job when the baby's here or after maternity? You know, all of these concerns and whatever, and they're just really small. They're not huge because God has me. Like, I cast all my cares and worries onto him, so it's not like a huge issue. It's just something that's like at the back of my mind. And at the same time, you know, I'm enjoying, because these concerns are really minute, I'm able to enjoy my pregnancy journey. Right from the beginning, we were so excited, so happy and whatever. And little milestones that are little, I guess, between me and my husband is nice. And I just want to say, like, I feel so sorry for those that, for whatever reason, found out they were pregnant, and it was probably one of the saddest days in their life. And, you know, like I said, for whatever reason, because you can be in a married couple and you can be in a relationship and be married and still be upset that you're pregnant, because everyone's very different, got different circumstances or whatever. But yeah, I'm just so sorry if you are not able to enjoy your pregnancy journey. Like, what a woman's body can do, cannot comprehend. only God could be that creative. Only God could be that creative, you know, especially when you watch how the sperm gets to the egg, and then like the journey it goes through, oh my gosh, and then, you know, everything that happens when the baby is developing, and oh wow, what God we serve. But yeah, I was watching something, and you know, when you think about it, a woman will only go through this, majority of women will only go through this like 2 or 3 times in their life. And so it's something that you want to treasure, it's something that you want to remember, you want to take photos, you want to enjoy, you want to kind of take in every little bit. Yeah, and I'm just sorry if you weren't able to do that for whatever reason. But to those who haven't had kids, or to those who are young, honestly, it's so much better to have, well, you're gonna have concerns anyhow, but them concerns will be way less when you know you're in a stable, supportive, loving relationship. Even better if you're a child of God, because I can't imagine going through this and, I don't know, being a single mother, or being with a guy who I don't live with. We slept together, we might like each other, we might be friends, I don't know, and then having all those other concerns on top of the fact that I don't understand where all this childcare and how I'm going to do all of this either on my own or with another guy who doesn't live with me, or another guy who's my boyfriend and could break up with me tomorrow. Like, I can't deal with that because I have other concerns. So I can't imagine having just the general concerns about having a baby plus the relationship side of it. Oh gosh, that must be a nightmare. That must be an absolute nightmare. Like, it's so beneficial, because that's why God's way is the most perfect way. But you know, everyone wants to do what they want to do. You can't know what you can do about that, right? But that's why it was made that way, you know. So then when you have all these little concerns, that's it, they're just little concerns, they're not huge concerns. But if there's so much going on already just around the fact of how you're going to look after this baby when you're more or less on your own, then the other things will seem huge. They'll seem so huge, you know. But yeah, I was just thinking about that, like, this, I'm so blessed to be in this situation, to be excited, and to, you know, take this all in day by day and not miss a single thing, because I am so excited and I am so happy, and my life is in God's hand, and it's just amazing. Yeah, so I'm sorry if you're not able to do that. And for those that are planning on having children, I just hope and pray you do it in the right way, not because anyone's trying to force you into anything, or not because God is trying to force you anything. It's because God is trying to save you from heartbreak and suffering. He wants you to have a happy relationship and to bring a child into this life without the added unnecessary stress, you know. I am going on a tangent here, I know. I haven't spoke to you guys in a while, so allow me. Anyways, I am done now. I don't think I've missed anything out. I just thought I'd come and have a little chit chat conversation. I probably will see you and have more updated information, and to find out how far along I am after my first appointment. That'll be interesting. If I could take a guess, I'd say I am minimum 6 weeks and maximum 7 weeks. That's what I would guess, but I have no idea. I absolutely have no idea how far along I am, so we will see. And yeah, hopefully I can catch up with you once I've met the midwife, so that's exciting. Anyways guys, I'm going to leave it here. Any questions or anything at all, please, as always, leave it in the comment section, and I will see you on my next update. Bye.